Hey, Riggs here. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I've been loving all these 116 new features to play with, and I came up with a little Piglin trading center, guys, down in front, that I wanted to share with you, but I also wanted to show you some of the creative fun I've been having. But yeah, this is going to be something that you'll be able to set up, fill up with gold, and then be able to collect all of the items that they trade for. Let me get it kickstarted by dropping an item through the hopper. But yeah, then there's a bunch of things that up until now had not been renewable, and I actually have an improved version up on the nether roof that I'll be able to show you a little bit more clearly. But yeah, there's the gravel and quartz and the new wood types now are going to be tradable for as long as you have a steady supply of gold. This doesn't take advantage of the kind of duplication glitch. Guys, this is not the most peaceful setting. Did you see what just happened? Guys, this is not the most... doesn't take advantage of the duplication glitch that basically takes the gold back from the piglin by killing them immediately. That's going to be patched, right? So, but I did want to show you some of the creative fun I've been having with these new blocks, these new warped trapdoors with the kind of vine pattern, sort of remind me of leaves. So I made kind of a palm tree using the try to ignore the mayhem in the background, using the ancient debris as kind of a palm tree trunk. I don't know. What do you think? Kind of a neat design. And then I was using these vines as kind of a fishing nets, maybe nether fishing net. Ooh, nether fishing. There's another thing, right? Make that happen. But yeah, using these, what are they? The weeping vines, creeping vines. So anyway, but yeah, I love kind of these new blocks are kind of crazy. Guys, how did you even, anyway, but yeah, it's sort of fun to have a whole new palette of blocks to play around with. And this is my attempt at a little Piglin dining room with they're using their gold plates. Must be a fancy dinner. But yeah, this is where you can collect the items. And let me show you the improved version up on the nether roof, which I think will be a little bit easier to use and maybe a little bit more useful than that, which is more of a little decorative thing that you could have set up. And kind of as Piglin wander by, they will dispense some items. But yeah, let me show you the version I have up on the roof. But just wanted to show you some of the creative fun I've been having too. All right, here we are on the roof of the nether, and I have a couple of different versions to show you here, but let me remind you of all the things that we're excited to be able to trade for now renewably. As long as you have a steady supply of gold, you now have a steady supply of all these items. And between the netherite, and you need gold for that, and now trading with the piglins, gold is super useful all of a sudden. It's gold is the new iron. But yeah, the little design I came up with is that you have a little trapdoor on top of the hopper, and then a dispenser pointing up. A lot of the other designs I was coming up with was either dropping the gold directly into the hoppers, which you then have to have a system which brings the gold back up, or it was having a lot of items end up directly on top of the hopper. So I found that having them elevated just a little bit allows them to grab the gold, and then every now and then an item will end up there, but much less than any of the other designs I was coming up with. So this is a sort of design that you could have set up in the middle of a build. As piglin walk by, they would drop an item. Although I've found that trying to have a nether base with piglins around doesn't work, because whenever you open a chest, they get angry at you. So it doesn't really work. But yeah, this system takes a look at the hopper, which is draining things. And as soon as an item is dropped, it activates the comparator, which basically moves the observer up, gives it a quick pulse, dispenses some gold, and does another trade. And you can have a few of the piglins set up in there. And then this is more of a kind of industrial design where you can just have a few piglins set up in a 1x1 space there. And but again, using the trapdoor with the upward facing dispenser, you can see every now and then an item does end up on top of the dispenser, but much less than any of the other designs I had come up with. And this just uses a simple kind of repeater clock to pulse an item about every 3 seconds or so. Piglin can trade every 6 seconds, so if you have 2 of them in there, you could have a 3-second clock, And then this uses a hopper clock, which can be a much longer delay. This is a sort of simple little hopper clock that the more items that you put in here, it will move this back and forth. And this is actually just taking a look using the observer to send a pulse, sort of to kickstart the system again to get it started. So. But yeah, I thought it was a kind of a fun little design, and I know there are more industrial, more efficient designs out there, but I thought that the the trapdoor on top of the hopper with the dispenser facing up was a significant kind of design thing that I wanted to share with you, and then you can retrofit it using all kinds of different either timers or things looking at the hopper coming out to auto dispense. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you, and the sort of the build that I did down in the nether, kind of fun. But anyway, I hope you guys are great. I've been busy in survival, and I have something to show you there, so I'm gonna get to work there. But hope you guys are great, and until next time, this has been Riggs. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.